The gentleman yields back, and the gentleman from New York, Mr. Higgins, is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, and the ranking member, Secretary Napolitano. Thank you for being here. I just want to ask you about two things relative to my home community in Buffalo. One is the Beyond the Borders action plan that was announced by the President and the Prime Minister Harper of Canada, which sets forth a plan for at least one pre-inspection pilot project for commercial vehicles crossing into Canada from the United States. That's a very, very important border crossing at the Peace Bridge for commerce, for our shared communities in the United States and Canada, and I just wanted to urge you in the strongest possible terms to consider the Peace Bridge for that pilot project. It's very important. The other issue is the Urban Area Security Initiative Program. In FY 2011, your department removed 32 high-risk urban areas, including Buffalo, New York. And these communities didn't choose to be on that program. They met a criteria that indicated that the unique circumstances of those communities posed a considerable threat, and therefore were given the resources to work in a collaborative way with other law enforcement agencies to protect these urban areas. You have a new program, the allocation for sustainment of capabilities in high-risk areas, and I would ask that those 32 communities be considered for that funding as well. The unique situation with respect to Buffalo is that, well, it's Buffalo, but also Toronto is in close proximity. Niagara Falls, a destination for 8 million people from all over the world. The Niagara Power Project is in that community, which produces the cleanest, cheapest electricity in all of New York State, all of which become high impact targets for potential terrorism. So I think it's very, very important that the department consider allowing these communities the resources they need to sustain the capabilities that they've established under this program. And I just want to echo something that the chairman had made reference to, and that's the threat of Hezbollah. Hezbollah is a Shia group committed to violent jihad. They act as a proxy for Syria, Venezuela, and Iran. They have a presence that's pervasive and growing in the 20-country region of Latin America. They also have a presence in at least 15 American cities and 4 major cities in Canada as well. You had indicated in response to the chairman that you were working with the FBI and the intelligence community. We have had previous hearings here where expert witnesses had said that, we really shouldn't be all that concerned because Hezbollah's presence in the Western Hemisphere and in North America is really limited to fundraising activity. I don't much see the distinction. I think that presence is a very severe threat, and I think it needs to be addressed. So, any comments you may have?
Well, as I indicated to the chairman, I believe we are constantly monitoring Hezbollah and we are in touch with we're working with the FBI. We have provided intel to state and local law enforcement where appropriate, and we're also conducting a lot of outreach to targeted communities. So we're right there with you with respect to the Peace Bridge. We are working with Canada on the identification of staff to do the pre-inspection pilots. I think we envision 2, not just one locale, and the strong case has been made for the Peace Bridge, but no final decisions have been reached.
Yeah, and just finally, I want to associate myself with the perspective comments of my colleague Kathy Hochul in asking to replace the outdated Niagara Falls Border Patrol Station with a new facility at the Niagara Falls Air Reserve Station. I'm sure my colleague will be talking about that a little bit more later on, but the 2 senators have joined us, the Western New York delegation as well. We think that is a very important move for a lot of reasons, including especially the good work that the Border Patrol does in Buffalo and Western New York. So thank you.
Thank you.
I yield back.
Thank you, Secretary. I should have warned you that you'd be double-teamed by the update team here. So. The gentleman from Pennsylvania.